They called it the greatest discovery in history, but they should have left it buried. In 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter unlocked the tomb of King Tutankhamun, untouched for over 3,000 years. Gold, treasures, power, and something else. Something they weren't prepared for. Because once the tomb was opened, people started dying. Was it just a coincidence? Or did they awaken an ancient curse? For centuries, Tutankhamun's name was forgotten, buried beneath the sands of Egypt. Then, in 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter found something no one else had: a sealed, untouched tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Inside, a world frozen in time. Golden chariots, intricate statues, and the young pharaoh himself, perfectly preserved. But as Carter and his team stood at the entrance, they noticed something strange: an inscription carved in ancient hieroglyphs. Death shall come on swift wings to those who disturb the peace of the pharaoh. A warning that was ignored. Just months after the tomb was opened, the first victim fell. Lord Carnarvon, the man who funded the expedition, was the first to die. A mosquito bite on his cheek became infected. He fell into a fever, delirious, and then he was gone. At the exact moment he died, the lights in Cairo flickered and went out. And back in England, his dog let out a final howl and dropped dead. Next was Howard Carter's pet canary, killed by a cobra, the symbol of Egyptian royalty. The message was clear: the pharaoh's wrath had begun. Over the next few years, more members of the expedition met mysterious fates: disease, accidents, sudden deaths. By 1929, over 20 people linked to the tomb were dead. Even doctors and scientists who examined the mummy weren't spared. But was it really supernatural? Or could there be another explanation? Some researchers believe the curse was actually caused by ancient bacteria, deadly mold and spores trapped in the tomb for millennia, infecting those who breathed it in. Others say it was psychological, powerful suggestion making people believe in the curse, until fear took over. But then there's this. The man who opened the tomb, Howard Carter, lived for 17 more years. He never spoke of a curse, never admitted fear, and he died peacefully at 64. If the curse was real, why was he spared? Did they disturb something beyond science? Maybe Carter simply wasn't meant to be punished. Maybe he was just the messenger. But those who disturbed the boy king's rest paid the price. Even today, Tutankhamun's treasures remain locked away in museums. And his mummy? Some say it still holds a curse for those who dare to disturb it. So, if you ever find yourself near an ancient tomb with a warning carved in stone, would you open the door?